Jets fans. When a rival head coach goes out of his way to praise your general manager, people pay attention because compliments like these don't happen by accident. Recently, Vikings head coach Kevin O'Connell spoke highly of Jets general manager Darren Mougey, praising both his long-term vision and the way New York has approached rebuilding this football team. And that raises a fascinating question. Has the rest of the NFL already realized something that many Jets fans are only beginning to see? Today we're breaking down exactly why O'Connell's comments matter, what they reveal about Darren Mougey's philosophy, how Aaron Glenn fits into that vision, and why the New York Jets may finally have the leadership they've been searching for. Let's get into it.
But before we get into it, if you're a die-hard Jets fan, make sure you're subscribed to Jetstream News. We're your go-to source for daily engaging content on all things. Help us reach our goal of 1,000 subscribers this offseason by hitting that subscribe button now.
One thing every successful executive understands: respect isn't handed out, it's earned. Kevin O'Connell isn't responsible for promoting the Jets. He has his own football team to worry about. That's exactly why his comments stand out. When another respected NFL coach publicly compliments your front office, it usually means people inside league circles are noticing the work being done. Sometimes, the strongest endorsements come from your competitors. Think back to everything the Jets have done this offseason. Instead of chasing headlines, the front office focused on building a sustainable roster, adding leadership, investing in young talent, strengthening depth, creating competition. Every move seems connected to one long-term philosophy rather than short-term excitement. That's exactly the type of roster construction successful organizations pursue. Not flashy, not desperate, just disciplined. Perhaps the biggest reason for optimism is how aligned the leadership appears. Aaron Glenn has repeatedly emphasized accountability, physical football, competition, discipline. Darren Mougey has built the roster around those exact principles. That alignment matters. Too many NFL teams fail because the general manager and coaching staff aren't building toward the same vision. The Jets appear different. Everyone seems to be pulling in the same direction. One reason outside observers are becoming optimistic is the amount of young talent developing inside this organization. David Bailey continues earning praise. Kenyon Sadiq keeps progressing. Omar Cooper Jr. has generated excitement. D'Angelo Pons has impressed throughout offseason work. Those players may not become stars overnight, but together, they represent something even more valuable: a foundation. Championship teams aren't built around one superstar. They're built around dozens of young players improving together. Talent wins games. Culture sustains success. For years, the Jets constantly change direction. Different coaches, different philosophies, different rebuilding plans. Now, there appears to be consistency. Players know what's expected. Coaches know what they're building. The front office understands the timeline. That kind of organizational stability often produces results long before the win-loss record fully reflects it. Some fans may dismiss these comments as simple professional courtesy. But inside the NFL, people constantly evaluate other organizations. Executives notice draft strategy. Coaches notice player development. Scouts notice roster construction. When someone like Kevin O'Connell praises Darren Mougey, he's acknowledging work that people inside league circles have already recognized. And that's significant, because NFL insiders often spot progress before the public does. Of course, compliments don't win football games. Training camp does. This is where philosophy meets reality. Can the young players continue developing? Can the veterans provide leadership? Can Aaron Glenn establish the physical identity he's been preaching? Can Darren Mougey's roster live up to expectations? Soon, we'll begin getting those answers. Imagine this scenario. The offensive line performs better than expected. The defense continues improving. The young rookies contribute immediately. Geno Smith provides steady leadership. Aaron Glenn establishes a winning culture. Suddenly, People stop calling this a rebuilding team. They start calling it a playoff contender. Maybe that's exactly what Kevin O'Connell already sees. Not a finished product, but a franchise moving in exactly the right direction. Jets fans, outside praise should never replace results, but it can validate the direction an organization is taking. Kevin O'Connell's comments weren't about one player. They weren't about one game. They were about leadership, vision, planning, and building something sustainable. Now, it's up to the Jets to prove that confidence was deserved. Because if Darren Mougey's vision becomes reality, the rest of the NFL may soon regret overlooking New York. Now I want to hear from you, Jets fans. Do you believe Darren Mougey has already changed the future of the New York Jets? And after everything you've seen this offseason, how confident are you in Aaron Glenn and Darren Mougey leading this franchise forward? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed today's breakdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications because here on Jetstream News, we bring you breaking news, roster analysis, training camp updates, player development, and everything happening around Gang Green every single day. Thanks for watching, and as always, go Jets!